great job on the accelerometer, by the way. It's that stuff that's harder, I think. You know, you can, because at home, what do we do on a pad? We learn how to play glam drag, we learn how to do all the cool stuff that we see online, and that's muscle, you know. And once we get those, then it's great. Those are skills that we have, but it's things like having the maturity to stop at C and go, you know, and then be able to think in your head while you're playing these notes over the next two lines. How fast do you want to end up? How am I going to get there? You know, and you were looking up off the sand, you were looking over here, and that takes a certain amount of maturity that is far beyond, you know, fun drag like that. So, but overall, I thought the snare drum solo was really great. I think it's kind of a common theme here, but I would go back over and make sure, maybe even listen to recordings if someone's making one of yourself play it, and see if you can, you know, feel that beat the whole time. Think of it almost as a cadency type of thing. You know what I mean? Like if you were playing it for people, could they? Sounds kind of silly, but could they march down the street, or can they feel the beat the whole time? Because that's what this, especially the frat stuff, you know, and these types of solos is what they're looking for. But overall, technically, it was really, really good. So this is a lot. Good for you. The format, the C fractions, I was just loving seeing you play formats. I thought it was really great. Is this your first format for this one? Yes, so you're doing great things. I was really, I think, more impressed at the beginning of it with the, talking about this, but you kept the beat going the whole time during these slow, you know, chorale type of things where most people, especially in 8th graders, are going to try to rush through it because like, oh gosh, you know, it's slow and it's quiet, and you didn't. You kept that left-hand motion of perfectly in time the whole time. Go back over and make sure you can sing the melody, because there's that one note that moves, you know, and that'll be the melody. That's why it's hard to do stuff like this, you know. And then I think that technically the next thing you should probably start working on, and I know that this is all just really getting started, but when you do chorale things that require non-stop rolling the whole time, you can get really tense really quickly, right? It's lucky that this is kind of soft, because if it was loud the whole time, you'd be like, you know. And you're going to have to retrain your hands, because you're so used to doing this, to doing the roll from your wrist instead of from your elbow, right? You feel your triceps getting sore when you're doing the roll. So try to go back, and this is even something you can just do as a roll, you know. This is while you're just sitting watching TV or something. Try to, and you'll use it for symphony too, try to retrain your hand to go up and down this way. But then when you get behind a snare drum, you know, you're going to be able to flip back and forth. So that'll be a process. But this is a really great start. Musically, it was very mature.